Hey guys, what's up? Sweet Thomas. Today we're back here with Death Battle. It's an old one actually. And we're taking on the battle of the two of the manliest anime men we know, Jotaro Kujo and Kenshiro. Yep, both Shiken Master taking on the Master of Star Platinum. This is gonna be an interesting fight to say the least. So, shall we see how this goes, huh? Be sure to like, subscribe for more. Hope you enjoy. Here we go. Here we go.
We've covered a lot of macho heroes here on Death
Macho,
but
macho
these two
man.
are as manly and stoic as they come.
It's all in those sweet-ass jackets.
Sometimes.
I guess they're pretty badass, too.
Jotaro Kujo, the delinquent-turned hero from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
And Kenshiro, the wandering fist of the North Star. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job
Stars
to analyze
Crusader
their weapons,
taking on
armor, and
Apocalypse
skills to find out
Madman.
who would win a death
Death
battle.
First up,
As
Jotaro
a teenager, Jotaro Kujo was a fairly infamous troublemaker.
But you can just call him JoJo like his friends do. Get it? Jotaro Kujo.
How
Yada,
bizarre.
yada.
Well, being a high school hoodlum isn't
Hey, is that
usually
his
a
father?
good idea. It worked out great for him, because he toughed up
Oh,
a
why
lot.
wasn't he in the
At
show?
the age of 17, Jotaro was arrested for brutally pummeling 4 known gang members who
Damn.
were armed with knives
Columbo, huh?
and nunchucks of all
Explains
things,
exactly.
with apparently his bare fists. But Jotaro had a bigger problem. He didn't know how he did it.
He
Really?
knew he was tough, but not that tough. So he
Huh.
came to the only conclusion that makes sense. He was possessed by an evil spirit. Oh.
Just like my pet rat.
Yeah, wait,
Wait,
is
what?
that why he's been scratching pentagrams all over his cage?
You'll find out.
Yikes.
But then Jotaro did something absolutely crazy. To prove his theory, he swiped a police officer's gun, pointed it straight at his head, and fired.
And that's how he died.
No.
Kidding? A third arm popped out of his body to stop the bullet, of course.
This
Oh, yeah,
strange
Jotaro's
being
mom was
attached
the only
to
one who saw it, I
wasn't
think.
an evil spirit at all. It's
Nope.
an entity
Stan.
physically generated by Jotaro himself and inherited through his bloodline.
Yeah, lots of the JoJo family has him, including his granddad, Joseph.
These beings are called stands, literally because they stand by you.
Blame the creator.
Not wrong.
It's so lame.
Stands are
Yeah, I think that's more on the creator at the time. Not sure why he called it that, but I guess it's the best way they can come up with. So, I don't know. What do you guys call it? Fighting ghost? I think nowadays are kind of known as stands, but yikes. Anyway,
powered by their user's life force. And turns out Jotaro's life force is supercharged because he's got one of the strongest stands of all, Star Platinum.
Star Platinum has superhuman strength, speed, precision, and vision. He can even phase through bodies and affect a person's inner organs. Plus,
Yeah.
while Star Platinum can take a solid hit, most stands can only be damaged by other stands or stand users.
So he's basically invincible unless he's fighting another stand?
Exactly.
Pretty much.
In fact, unless you have a stand of your own, you wouldn't even be able to see Star Platinum.
see from the
So he's invincible and
strength to
invisible.
cargo ship.
And when you combine all that with Jotaro's
Yeah,
fighting
depending on the
skills and
stands.
exceptional cleverness, they make a magnificent team.
That's good, because Jotaro soon found out his family's old vampire nemesis was out to get him. Dio!
With Star Platinum at his side, Jotaro didn't just stand up to Dio, he
fought
copied
and
Dio's
won.
greatest ability, the time
the
stop.
world.
With this new power, Star Platinum can freeze time everywhere for 5 seconds. He can do it multiple times, though it does need a sort of recharge between uses. Kind of like an ability cooldown in a video game, or me in the bedroom. Ladies. But still, he can friggin' stop time.
In Jotaro's case, he may be human, but he's strong enough to smash
Pretty
through
much.
stone and leap several stories.
Oh, yeah.
On the other hand,
that's not-
Star Platinum is said to be faster
Makes
than
sense.
light.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Technically, he can because he can stop time or whatever, but he can't really move that fast normally, right?
Well, maybe. Star Platinum has matched his speed with another stand called Silver Chariot.
Oh, yeah,
Silver
pull it up.
Chariot previously defeated a different stand called Hanged Man.
Long story short, Hangman moves between reflections at light speed, and Silver Chariot caught him in mid-movement.
Granted, Silver Chariot had to use an elaborate plan to force Hangman into moving in a predictable direction. If Silver Chariot was truly faster than light, he wouldn't have needed to resort to such a plan. But the fact he caught Hanged Man at all is proof enough that he's at least close to light speed.
So that means
Pretty
Star
much.
Platinum is close to light speed too. And he's got the super strength to back up his super speed. He can lift a steamroller that's
Hey,
around 60 tons.
Yeah, you got 10
broke
feet.
the top of this building off and threw it like a javelin. And then there's the time that he broke a giant monster lady's teeth that were harder than diamonds.
The definition of hardness refers to an
I don't know.
object protection from scratches. But we could also compare this to pressure resistance, or the possibility of fracture through a diamond's cleavage.
Not that
Not
cleavage.
that kind of cleavage. The toughest diamonds
There you
break
go.
around 600 gigapascals. This means Star Platinum can clearly strike with a force equivalent to 3 million tons.
Turns out diamonds aren't forever when Star Platinum's around. What can't this guy do? Sounds like nobody could beat him.
Maybe not, but unlike Stan,
so
Jotaro
human.
isn't invincible or invisible. And whenever Jotaro is hurt, Star Platinum feels the same pain. In fact, when a stand user dies, so does their stand. And vice versa.
Run away.
With a guy like Star Platinum having his back, I don't think Jotaro has a whole lot to worry about. These two are one kick-ass duo. And stylish.
Here's the little bill.
Your receipt. You can keep the freaking change.
Nice. Yeah, don't mess with Jotaro's family. Otherwise, well, good luck. You're dead. So it's Jotaro. Just, if you get in 10 feet, you're done. So, there's the Crusader. Now, they take on the Hokuto Shinken Master, Kenshiro. Weirdly no name, or last name. Anyway, moving along. Here we
It's
go.
the last decade of the 20th century, and the world has been ruined.
Yeah,
In
so
this
here.
apocalyptic age, the strong survive, and the weak kneel. Only one man challenges this new society. And fortunately, he has the literal power to do it.
Yep.
Kenshiro, Fist of the North Star.
Like most important protagonists, Kenshiro began his journey to greatness as a young orphan.
Lucky for him, he eventually met Old Man Ryukin, who was a pretty cool dude. Ended up adopting Kenshiro along with a few other kids.
He was also the
three others, actually.
63rd Denshosha,
Don't shoot what? It's on safety.
a
Not then,
grandmaster
Shosha.
of an ancient Chinese martial
Yeah.
art called Hokuto
1800.
Shinken. While anyone can learn the basics of this dangerous
basics.
fighting style, there can only ever be one Grand Master for each generation.
So that's what Kenshiro set out to be. And with patience, training, and plenty of muscle
Training in the
building,
90s.
he was named the next successor of Hakuna Matashin. Too bad his adopted brother got pissed he wasn't chosen and killed Ryukin.
Gone, I
over
think,
it.
right? Ooh.
Talk about a sore loser.
With Hokuto Shinken mastered, Kenshiro can focus his energy into his strikes, effectively killing an opponent with a single blow to their pressure points. There are 708 malleable pressure points in the human body, and striking any of them can cause all sorts of effects. Stunning, blinding, healing, restoring memories, making people walk backward.
But mostly, they just make people explode. Anyway, things started looking
Pretty
pretty great
much.
for Kenny. He even got engaged. But then nuclear war
There we
broke
are,
out
and
and
then-
turned the Earth into Mad Max land. Kenshiro's fiancée got kidnapped, and this guy used his knife fingers to draw a nifty Big Dipper on Kenshiro's chest. Seriously, how is he
I
not
think that was
dead
Nato
after that?
Hulken.
Miraculously,
And yeah, the guy that stabbed the Dipper into his chest, that was from the rival school of Hokuto Shinken. South style, I think. It was Nando's son? It's hard to say, but I think if Hokuto's the star to the north, think of this as the South Star, you know? There are plenty of them. Well, Hokuto only has one, South has many. Like, the first one was, well, not the biggest one. There was like a Phoenix song, style, Swan style, so, you know, that. Yeah, trust me. Just look up South Star and you'll see. Anyway, moving to it.
Kenshiro survived and began his wayward journey, wandering the wastelands searching for revenge.
And if we go by how many people he blew up, I'd say he got plenty of it.
He really does leave a big mess behind. I can't even imagine what it must be like to clean up after one of his fights.
Ugh.
Kenshiro had no problem killing hordes of baddies with moves
Yep.
like his bone-crushing fist,
Bone-crushing fist.
spilling wheel-exploding fist, and 100 crack fist. Huh. Seeing him kill all these people from the inside out reminds
Can
me
you
a lot
crack-
of my ex-wife.
How?
Emotionally, Wiz. Most of the time, his body explosions don't even happen right away, giving him plenty of
Oh,
time
yeah,
to
to say his
explain
line.
to his foes how they're about to die.
One
right
minor,
before they
no
explode.
shinge.
You think you can beat me with a finger?
That finger struck the hidden vital point known as Gakuchu. There's no use fighting now. You're already dead.
Yep, see?
But Hakuna Matata isn't just for blowing up people.
Sure, Kenshiro has developed a number of legendary techniques, such as the Tenryu Kokyuho.
AKA the art of dragon's breathing. According to Kenshiro, this unlocks the full potential of his natural abilities, where a normal fighter would only use about 30%.
He can utilize Toki, or his own natural ki, to perform numerous techniques. Most of these involve punching, of course, but he can also create mirage images of himself, sense other fighting auras, and fire ki-based projectiles to attack or
fighting auras.
defend from a distance.
You know where this is going.
And he can perform miracles, like making a mute girl speak. How the heck?
But even that
Yeah,
pales in
again, that's
comparison
Hoto Shiken
to
for ya.
Hokuto Shinken's ultimate technique, one which no previous Grandmaster ever unlocked. Muso Tensei. Only those who truly understand pain and loss can apply Muso Tensei. With it, Kenshiro draws upon his inner sadness to enter a state of nothingness. From here, he is impervious to attacks, essentially achieving intangibility.
He also somehow connects to the souls of dead allies and rivals, and can even use their techniques. But it's not like he needs them. He's already crazy enough on his own. He smashed the bones of a giant with a single hand, broke a metal table just by standing up, and hit a tank so hard it blew up.
He's even strong enough to break a skyscraper in half.
Kyle.
And then when it collapsed on top of him, he just walked through it. What a
Yep,
boss.
Just the concrete in one floor of an average-sized skyscraper can weigh over 1,000 tons.
We don't even know how long it's
That's
been.
tough. Kenshiro can stand in lava. Lava! You know how hot lava is?
Up to 2,000.
Yeah, really freaking hot. That's what.
Pretty much.
Remember that tank? Before he blew it up, it shot him square on. It did absolutely nothing to him. Seriously.
That or
This
just...
guy is manly as hell.
お前はもう死んでいる。何？
you love it.
The combatants are set. Let's end this debate
Right.
once and for all.
But first, these guys are so stylish, you know they're rocking MeUndies.
We're not gonna go there, but, you know, this is gonna be one hell of a battle. So, considering that little tidbit of Kenshiro seeing battle auras, yeah, looks like that stand protection ain't gonna help here. Sorry, Jotaro. You may be awesome and have that time stop, but probably something Kenshiro's already faced, so... Kenshiro, let's see if you win. Let's begin the fight. Poor squirrel. Okay, when you show up. Relax. Oh. Look. Really?
誰だ？
So,
おめえは。
you are?
おい、じじい。
You go on
や
ahead.
るっていうのなら相手になる。
I'll take you, Mom.
場所を選ぶ。そこが貴様の死に場所だ。
Here we
や
go.
っぱりお前は態度がでかいな。
And fight! Oof. Nice hit. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, he sees it. Here we go. Hold on. Finger coming in. Oh. Oh. He's like, Oh. See if you can find the right one. Oh. Did you get him? Hard to tell. Heads up. Oh.
時を止めた。
Huh? Hey.
お前はもう死んでいる。
Oh, he did hit him. Uh-oh. Bye, Jotaro. Oh. Yep. One hit on Kenshiro. He's got you. Pretty much. And KO.
Whoa, wait, what just happened?
Well, all Kenshiro needed to do to win was just get one hit in. But this matchup
True.
was far
Both the
closer
Shinken
than
rope.
that makes it seem.
Of course it was. Kenshiro spent the whole time fighting Star Platinum, who he couldn't even see. Lucky for him, once he figured that out, his ability to sense other fighting auras helped him keep track of
True.
SP. But no matter what he did, Kenshiro isn't a stand user, so he couldn't actually hurt Star Platinum.
Then again, Star Platinum's own strength wasn't quite enough to hurt Kenshiro much either.
Oh,
One
yeah,
of Star Platinum's
true.
greatest strength feats involves breaking and throwing a small section of a building. In comparison, Kenshiro broke an entire building, let it fall on him, and acted like it wasn't even there.
Also, while Jotaro may be skilled in deducing his
True.
enemy's weaknesses and strategies in mid-fight, Kenshiro's skills, durability, and straightforward approach meant there really wasn't anything for him to pick apart here.
Kenshiro did have trouble
And
with
not to
Jotaro's
mention,
time-stopping and Star
Jotaro's
Platinum's
world is a
speed.
lot more safer than
However, with his
Kenshiro's,
awesome
so...
durability plus additional intangibility when using Muso Tensei, Kenshiro survived the time stops. And the time stops
Oh, yeah.
cooldowns between uses gave Kenshiro enough time to work around them.
The time stop has been worked around by foes in Jotaro's
See?
past before, and as far as speed was concerned, Kenshiro may not have been faster than Star, but a mix of Muso Tensei and Mirage clones were more than enough to get by. And let's be real, Jotaro never stood a chance against Kenshiro by himself.
In the end, both combatants had plenty of advantages, but
Oh, yeah,
Kenshiro's
true.
techniques
Stars
and
could have
overwhelming power
more of
ended
a
this
tag
fight.
team than a...
Jojo
So,
didn't stand a chance.
nope.
The
The
winner,
winner is
Kenshiro.
Kenshiro. In a way, that actually does make sense. Like, Jotaro had a lot more help in the fights rather than the one-on-one. Even then, there were more trickery than, more often than not, than rather just straight up, that. I mean, so it makes sense that Jotaro's, wouldn't be able to trick Kenshiro, who's more of just a straight fight. So, in a way, Kenshiro survives a lot more often than Jotaro. Looks like can I handle the power. So, let me know what you guys think of the battle. Agree, disagree, let me know. Till next time, adios.